Let the journey begin. There's a rumble, a tremor. There's not a sound, but a feeling, a frequency. It's a call. It whispers of a great turning, a shift. You felt it in your bones since you were a child. A sense that the old structures, the old ways of being, are softening, cracking. This isn't a prophecy of doom. It's the universe's invitation to shed a skin that's become too tight. The world is letting out a breath it's held for millennia. And you are being invited to exhale with it. The call is the chaos itself. The personal and collective conundrums that feel like they're breaking you open, and they are. But a seed must break open to grow. And a part of you, a familiar tired voice, wants to refuse. It's the part that clenches, that fears the void, that whispers, what if, in the letting go, I'm lost? What if this ending is final? What if I look out my window and see the bear and freeze? This is the ancient fear of the ego, the one that mistakes the container for the contents, the costume for the actor. It values the familiar more than the unknown peace. It's the gravity of the old world, and it feels so damn heavy. But another voice is speaking now, a voice that feels like coming home. It's the voice of the mother of creation, the architect of souls. And she offers not a sword, but a practice, a simple, profound technology of being. She says the way through is not to fight the storm, but to find the stillness within. And you find it not by reaching out, but by listening in. The mentor's gift is the realization that your own attention, your own awareness, is the most powerful healing instrument in the universe. So you cross the threshold, you close your eyes, you decide to listen, not to the world, but to the world within. You feel the panic in your chest, the tightness in your throat, the jumble of thoughts like a frantic chorus. And instead of arguing, instead of trying to solve or fix or run, you simply become the witness. You place the spotlight of your consciousness on the panic. Ah, there you are. You listen to the fearful thought. I hear you. This is the ultimate act of courage. You're turning your divine attention inward. And that simple act, it's a frequency upgrade of monumental proportions. At first, it's a struggle. The old habits screaming for control. But you, persistent, you listen to the ache in your body. You listen to the memory that stings. And a fascinating shift begins to occur. The panic, fully heard, begins to settle. The ache, fully witnessed, begins to soften its grip. It's as if these fragments of your pain were only ever screaming to be acknowledged. And as you acknowledge them, you're not spreading yourself thin. You're gathering your scattered energy. You're calling your soul back into your body. This is the great healing. This is the activation of your spiritual gifts. Your intuition sharpens, because the internal noise is quietening. Your capacity to feel energy expands, because you're becoming more coherent, more dense with your own presence. You're no longer a fuzzy radio signal. You're becoming a laser beam of conscious intent. This is the biological union, the sacred marriage of spirit and matter happening right here in your own flesh. And now you face the final test. You open your eyes. The external chaos, it's still there. The news, the pressures, the fears of others. Something's different. You are different. You've become a pillar of stillness. You've integrated the warring fragments within, and now you hold a gravity of peace that's palpable. You look at a loved one in distress, and you don't rush to fix them. You simply hold your space. You become the calm parent whose face tells the terrified child, we're safe. Your very presence becomes a healing transmission. Your lack of fear, it's a silent command to their nervous system to settle. You're not persuading with words. You're transmitting a frequency of peace. And frequency is contagious. You've become a beacon, a living, breathing anchor in a shifting tide. And you realize this was the point all along. Not just to heal yourself, but to become a source of healing for the world. The reward, it's not that the world becomes perfect. The reward is that you become unshakable. You've discovered the great secret, that in the core of your being, in the stillness you've cultivated, the great changes of the world, they're barely perceptible. They're merely the turning of a breath, the natural expansion and contraction of a universe that is itself alive and breathing. You carry the elixir of peace within you now. It's not something you've found, but something you remembered, a memory of wholeness, a flicker of the source from which you came. You create your reality from this place of stillness. And the new voyages of your life, they begin from a foundation of profound, unassailable peace. And so you return, but you're not the same. You walk through the world, but you're not of its chaos. You've faced the ordeal of fear and emerged as peace itself. Your very existence is now a message, a healing code that recalibrates everything around you. The journey's complete, and yet it's just beginning. And your unconscious mind knows exactly how to integrate this wisdom, now and forever, finding deeper levels of peace and power with every breath you take, effortlessly and naturally.